as Biafra agitation has been gaining attention across the globe, as we are talking now, Simon Ekpa has been granted a bail in Finland, and we hear that he has turned down the invitation from Prime Minister of Finland, Alexander Stubb. So what do you think is happening in all these things? Simon Ekpa, Martin Ambikano, but let's talk about the Finland case now against Simon Ekpa.
Yes, immediately Simon Ekpa was being alleged to have been taken into custody by Finnish government. A lot of things begin to arise within that space. You know, why would the freest country in the world engage in a situation where a Biafran Finnish citizen is being arrested without evidence? No, they tell us a lot of things, whatever charges at the end of the day, and they were not able to substantiate anything, no evidence. You know, even though they were hired here from Abuja to Finland to go and testify against Simon Ekpa, all of them crumbled at the spot of that court, you know, because of lack of evidence. Now, the Finnish government, you know, in trying to see how they are going to cover up for the shame, they said that it was tax evasion. You know, and that's another case again.
Tax evasion?
Yes, tax evasion.
From terrorism to incitement
yes,
to tax
whatever
evasion,
it is, you know, showing that the issue of those charges were not alone. It was factored into Nigerian government, Finnish government gas crude oil deal. That's what happened. And the question is, why are we asking this question very clearly? Is that now Simon Ekpa is no longer on the public space. Why is the killing and resistance continue? That's the question. So you can see that the agenda, you know, to conquer Nigeria through jihadist and political means is real. All these guys now that are facing trial at the global level, you know, at the European court, were actually very innocent. They never committed that crime. In the United Nations Act, self-defense is allowed. Self-defense of your property is allowed. Self-defense of your people is allowed. Defense of any form of political attack and marginalization is allowed, enshrined in the United Nations at the International Court and under the Human Rights Act. So what is exactly that Simon Ekpa did that alerting his people that there is a plan of extermination? That's a continuous Nigerian Biafran war. Now it has become a northern Nigerian northern Muslims and southern Christian Biafrans. That is what it is. There's no two ways about it. That's the clear fact. But what surprised me in many is that, you know, how come Bola Ahmed Tinubu fell into the trap of the Fulani Islamic agenda by championing, aligning with the people who does not even wish Nigerian unity and success, to go as far as Finland, compromise the Finnish president. And when people were saying that the visit and the meeting of Vice President Shetima with Alexander Stubb was only to make sure that these voices that are disturbing the agenda, Islamic agenda in Nigeria, has to be stopped. And we are going to present to you a lot of oil wells, good whatever, just take and make sure that this man is silenced. And that was how they fell into another trap again. And that trap now, they are not going to come out of it without losses. Simon Ekpa is 45 right now as I'm talking to you. He has been waving and dancing a dance of victory. And the fear now is that his coming out is going to spell doom for Nigeria. Any moment now, Simon Ekpa will be free. Yes, he has entered a bail deal, and people are working. Not only Kumerus, his lawyer, international organizations are also involved. The Biafran government in exile are not sleeping. They are getting as many as a Nigerian image at the international scene. within the international community has been severe, given the criminality and atrocities that have been committed and abuse of human rights. People have rights for agitation. And I wonder why, when Bola Ahmed Tinubu was issuing a statement to the Nigerian military, he included the separatists. I don't know what he means. Is he trying to target Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Is he trying to target, Biafran? Has he now realized that the North is against him? And he said, I will go after these people to please the North. That's the question we are asking. I don't know why he should include those who want to run away, who want to separate themselves from killing and stay on their own to defend themselves, have become criminals.
And he's now aligning them with the terrorists. I mean, when he mentioned terrorists, he packed them along the same line. The agitator, the separators, the separatists.
I wonder.
And he never said the terrorists. So I'm also wonder. I don't know when the separatists become a terrorist.
That's what we are wondering at this point in time. That's what we are talking about. How did it has gotten to this level of confusion? See, there's a lot of things, but I don't know whether the president is actually in the state of mind, a good state of mind where he made that statement. Because we have people from the southwest, the Yoruba nation, who want to be free from these tendencies. And it's a very clear thing. There's nothing wrong with that. It cannot, because that you want to exist, be part of the struggle of nationhood, and you are being killed for being part of it. People don't want that. Nigeria separated from the British colonial masters. Heaven did not fall. We have seen countries break away. Heaven did not fall. If you are not comfortable with the structure, you have the right to move away completely from it. And for Bola Ahmed Tinubu to say that, whether he want to please the North or not, that is not what the international community want to know. The international community want to see is this agitation by a Biafran Finnish agitator, Simon Ekpa, worth it?
This statement of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu remind me of the impending case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that's going to resume on 18th of this July. With this kind of a statement, is it not taint, the image of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu when we thought that he want to remain neutral about this case? This statement of giving order to the security to go after terrorists and the separatists, is it not give us confusion that maybe he may be interested in the case of Nnamdi Kanu?
Let me tell you, unfortunately, a lot of people that don't know, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the president of Nigeria currently now, does not like anything that has to do with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu does not like the Igbo people. That is one. 2, Nigerians must understand very clearly that in pretension of several pleas fell on deaf ears. What is seen is happening to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as if Nigeria is trying to open up a trial for him. It's coming from the international community. It is coming directly from the US government. The pressure in Aso Rock now, they will not come out to tell you. And that is why, because if there is a military invasion by the United States of America and Israel to rescue Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that will be automatically the end of Nigeria. Because what they did is also a criminality. What they did in Finland is pure criminality. And the United States government does not want to toe that line. And that is why they are using a diplomatic approach to make sure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is given a fair trial. Remember, Buhari kept him there for years without trial. Now, even after so much pressure, he won in the appeal court, they refused to release him. Now, it has become very clear that a Kenyan court has disgraced Nigerian government. Then, why are you still keeping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? if the country where he was adopted is saying it is criminality? And people are asking. You see, it has attracted attention. And the same thing we're seeing in Finland. It has attracted attention. There's investigation going on now. And there is global alertness on the state of Nigeria and the possible separation.
Before we round up, I saw one news differently where someone Ekpa is referring to Smasin Nnamdi Kanu that Nnamdi Kanu is in charge. Or don't you think that this thing is going to receive boost? Nnamdi Kanu free, someone Ekpa free from Finland, and both of them join the agitation and they combine the effort. This kind of a thing is a combination of Messi and Ronaldo on a pitch at the same club. How do you think? What do you think is going to be the outcome of that match?
Everything is based on time and posterity. Posterity is smiling on the restoration of Biafra now, and that is why I think everything you get to a point that everything will start happening simultaneously, and the whole thing will be set on the firebrand, and people are already buying into it. Nigeria may not understand because they pretend a lot. Nigerians will not tell me they are not seeing international organizations and agencies of repute saying that, you know, they are going to join the Biafra movement by force. You see, and they have their reasons. Africa is backward. Nigeria, who's supposed to set a kind of be a base center to the development of black people around Africa, has fallen into corruption and terrorism and siphoning and poverty. And they are looking at a modern nation that can take after the liberation of the black people. And they are seeing Biafra as the only nation that can do that. That's the clear picture. Because I can tell you that according to Ibrahim Traore, that these people are everywhere. And they have no traces of terrorist acts or criminality that threatens any sovereign nation where they found themselves.
Thank you very much, our people. The whole world is waiting for the bats of the first Jew black nation, Biafra. And that day, the whole world will celebrate. Please don't forget to like this video, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel. If you are watching for the very first time, press the notification button so that you'll be able to access our video whenever we post. Until we come on your way next time, remain blessed. Thank you very much.
Rising sun.